Okay, all right, we're recording. Okay, all right, so this is our first call together. It's not the first one we ever had before, but this is actually the first real organized call that had in a long time. So I'm going to try to get as much information and questions that I possibly can get out to you guys in a matter of 20 to 30 minutes. So as we know, the Hammer and Chisel is a big release this month. We're actually continuing with the Challenge Pack promotion next month. And Shakeology is the new cafe latte flavor is coming out next month. So that's going to be gigantic. I'm not sure if you guys knew about that, but that's going to be a really big flavor, and it's going to be really, really big for your business. So I would, as soon as that's, as soon as January starts, we're probably seeing a lot more posts about that on Team Beachbody and in the coaching group. So once that launches, be prepared. That's something a lot of people are going to be interested in because coffee is like a really big thing, and everyone drinks coffee. So as opposed to just drinking coffee every single day, that's like a really big sale point. You could just drink a cafe latte Shakeology and just add a Shakeology boost to it, and it'll be like the same effect. It's not more effective than coffee. So that's just some food for thought to, get that, across to your clients, especially if you have like big coffee drinkers that, your clients like to drink coffee every day, or it's just something, it's a really good idea that, Beachbody finally did something like this. So the Hammer Chisel and 21 Day Fix is getting extended for next month. So keep that in mind. The 21 Day Fix is an excellent program to get people started. So, we've been doing that a lot. So keep that in mind. And, maybe you want to consider getting a 21 Day Fix challenge group for next month or do my boot camp groups I've been doing. So that's actually something I wanted to talk about. I've been experimenting with doing boot camp groups, and so far they've been really effective. I've actually used to try doing, one program groups, and they never actually really worked out like the way I intended them to. And I'm finding that it's actually really more effective to let people choose what they want to do and have a wide variety of different programs going on in one group as opposed to just having one going on. So this way you can reach out to more clients as opposed to just having one specific thing. A lot of people don't necessarily want to do the 21 Day Fix, or they want to do the Hammer and Chisel, or they want to do size. It's not necessarily one size fits all kind of thing. You want to be able to reach as many people as you can, and this also broadens your horizons to reach out and invite more people. So the main thing for these groups is that these people get on Shakeology. So even if they're not involved with Beachbody generally, just as long as they're on Shakeology, they could qualify for these groups. So make sure that, you get to the point where you want, you're comfortable enough with inviting it and doing Shakeology. So when you guys are ready to do your challenge groups for the biggest part of your business, make sure that this is a requirement. And it really helps a lot, and it has been going so well for me. I've been doing this for 2 years, coaching 2 years, and I've never had more success than my boot camp groups. So keep that in mind. So when you guys are ready to do that, any advice, just let me know. I'll teach you how to run these groups. They're really simple. These groups mainly should be about really honing in and keeping these members accountable. These people are investing in your help. So these are specifically, you want to really make sure that you give 30 days of your time to these people and you make sure they get their goals in check. So basically, make your members set a goal, keep on top of them, and check in with them every now and then, and just make sure you're there for them. You want to give these group people your specific, undivided attention. So making sure your clients hit their goals are always, that's always key. So we got that out of the way. Does anyone have any questions on anything? I think Shane maybe had some questions, or Lacey, you had like a few questions you said you wanted to ask me before, or anything like that. Anything in mind? Don't be shy. It's okay. We're all family here.
Do you know when that Shakeology is going to come out next month? Like beginning of month, end of month?
I think it's gonna be the beginning of next month. I'm not exactly sure of the day. I'm gonna have to check again, but it's definitely
January 11th.
January 11th. Yeah. Okay. It's like middle of next month. It's coming out. So yeah, it's gonna be really big. I actually want to try that out, and I'm definitely gonna buy Shakeology one. I actually just ordered Hydrate. I'm really excited to see how that works. It's supposed to be a Gatorade that gives you energy and stuff. So I'm trying the new performance line one by one. I have to admit, I'm definitely guilty for not having tried all the supplements out. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't tried out the recovery formula yet because I really don't like the fact that it's only 20 servings. But it's supposed to be really good stuff. I just don't, I don't want to. It's also a lot of money for 20 servings. I really don't. It's just You don't have to necessarily get things that, just work with the supplements and the products that are going to work for you. And I'm trying things one by one. So I will definitely get behind every single product, and I'll give you guys reviews, and I'll give my clients reviews, and I'll tell you what I think. But yeah, it's also, like I was going to say about that, it's also really, really important that your clients see that you're using the stuff. This is why posting on social media is really important. And this is actually the main topic that I wanted to get on tonight. It's really, really key that you guys are actively sharing on your social media pages every day, if not every other day, or a few times a week, about your fitness journeys. This is something that you can't skip it. There's literally no going about it. People have to see that you're active, and people have to know that you're a coach. So, when it comes to me, every single person that I know and I come in contact with in my life, every single person in my family knows I'm a coach. All my friends know I'm a coach. People that I meet, I mention to every single person, and I get every single person that I know on Facebook. With the rule of thumb. I get every single person I meet on Facebook. I get them engaged in my posts, and they're going to be watching me. So your consistency of postings, especially with your fitness journey and your life and all that stuff, that is actually what really builds your business, and that's what makes you approachable. People are watching 24/7. Even if they aren't liking your posts, they are looking at what you're doing. So if you're running a business, you have to make sure that people know that you're approachable and you're relatable, and people want to be able to see what you're doing. It's also funny, not funny. It's also important to be funny. It's important to have humor in your posts and just have a wide variety of things to talk about. And I talk about Star Wars all the time, and I post random things and thoughts, and just think of things to post about. You want to constantly be posting and always be consistent every day. You will never see me skip a Facebook post every single day. But this is really, really, really key to your business. And if you're not doing this, you're really missing out, and you're not going to be able to build your business correctly. So trust me when I say that really works. When you also get to this point too, creating a like page for strictly just fitness posts, that's also important too. That's what I have, a coaching page. For some reason, I'm not really sure where this works out, but when people search my Facebook up, that comes up first. And people message me on that page for some reason, I guess because it looks more professional or whatever, but that is where leads from outside sources come to find me, from my like page. It's just something you land on first. So once you start getting out to the point where you're getting referrals from people, having a like page is really key. It's something you shouldn't skip either. But the social media posting is really important. You also really, really, really want to be able to, you have to follow the 3 vital things of the coaching all the time, especially if you're a new coach and you're still getting used to doing the business, and maybe you're not getting, you're just getting started out. Lacey, I know you're looking to get started again too. Doing the 3 vital behaviors. This is literally all it takes to build a business as a coach. Writing every single day, whether your social media postings are invitations, even if they're not direct. When people see that you're doing the program, people are going to be interested in joining you, and people are going to approach you because of these things. So invitations, whether you're messaging people directly, whether you're starting conversations with your friends and family, whether you're getting people in your general group, anything, you have to be inviting every single day in order to build a solid foundation for your business. The second vital behavior, or I'm not sure if it's the second or the third, I think this is the third, it's doing personal development every single day. A book, reading 10 minutes every single day of your personal development. Cannot slack on this. I mean, there's absolutely no looking beyond it. And if you're a beginner, the best book that I recommend, I wish I had the copy. I just sent it out to my friend. I will show you guys what it looks like. The Compound Effect. If you haven't read this book, it is the key book to start reading to get you introduced to personal development. I'll send you guys the link after I'm done with this call, but I highly, highly, highly recommend you get a personal development book and you start working on your own mind and your own. You have to be willing to grow. To get from point A to point B, you have to change. And the way that you change is not only experiencing, doing things every day and being able to talk to people and getting better at what you do, but it's developing your mind and thinking new thoughts and getting, taking your brain to different places and reading all different sorts of ideas and how to become an entrepreneur and do it. It's just super, super, super important that you do this stuff. And I think I skipped the vital behavior. It's the second one. I went to the third one because it was on my mind. I mean, it's so important to do personal development. But second, obviously, is being proof that the products work. You have to be proof they work. Even if you're not in mega shape and you're not like a bodybuilder, you don't have six-pack abs, totally, totally fine. Every single one of us here on this call has a story of Beachbody. Every single one of us. We all are proof that it works and it has touched our life in some single way. And your story is going to help that get across, and people are going to want to approach you because they see that it works. And if you know that it works and they see your proof that it's working, they have no doubt that it works. You are literally the figurehead of your own business. If you're actively working out and they see they see pictures of your results and they hear your story, that's literally it. You are the story. So your story is your selling point, and you don't be afraid to share it. You'd be surprised how many likes on a photo you would get, even if you're not, like I said, in the most shape. But as long as people see maybe you lost like 10 pounds, or people you post something about saying, "Oh, Shakeology has helped me sleep better at night. I used to have insomnia problems, and now I can sleep better." Or I used to just anything. People look for this stuff and they get curious about it, and they wonder what it is that you're doing. And this is another way to invite people. So keep these things in mind. This is the 3 vital behaviors of coaching. It is the foundation of your business, and you have to do them every day, no questions asked, or you are not going to be able to build a business. Period. You can't skip them. It's like making a cake and forgetting the flour, or forgetting to mix the eggs. It's just you got to add all the ingredients together in order to make this work. And that is that. You have to do this every single day. So I'm going to give you, besides the compound effect, before I start asking questions, I highly, highly recommend this book. This is the Bible of personal development. This is literally the equivalent of the Christian Bible of personal development. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book changed my life. It is one of the first books I read even before I became a coach. It is jam-packed with the most incredible, life-changing and life-altering information. And it's like you can study this book for the rest of your life. And I literally revisit it once a year. That's how important this book is, and that's how amazing it is. It's literally everything you could ever need in order to build a successful mind, and how to acquire all the wealth and all the success you could ever possibly want in your entire life. It's literally every single step. It is incredible, incredible. Do not miss this book out. Monica, I know I talked about you a lot with this book. Definitely get this book. If not, have that be the next on your list. So basically, I covered all the foundations of the phone call. I want to know, do you guys have any questions about anything? You can type in the comments, ask me a question, any concerns, anything at all you want to talk about? Shane, do you have any questions? Monica, Lacey, anything at all? You can type if you want. If you're not comfortable speaking, it's totally fine. See, is the chat open? Any questions? Anything at all?
I have text.
Wait, what'd you say? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Magical. I don't think I have any questions right now.
Okay, that's fine. Lacey, anything from you? You can shake your head. No, yes, no. Shane, no. Okay.
No questions.
All right, cool. All right. So here's my closing. Oh, yes.
If they order Shakeology now, it won't be the cafe flavor until January 11th, right?
No, you would have to choose that from the drop-down menu, and we don't do pre-orders. It has to be like when it's available to be available on the website, and you'll be able to do it from the drop-down menu from there. So, but yeah,
okay.
That's going to be really big.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a really, really. That's probably going to be one of our biggest launches of all time. So,
I'm already asking for it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try it out. It's going to be incredible.
I'm guessing we can expect delays on that too.
Well, first come, first serve. But it's probably. It's hard to say if it's going to sell out or not. I mean, if there's a good chance it's probably going to. I mean, the Hammer and Chisel was one of our biggest launches of all time. We were selling 1,000 units an hour. That's how crazy that launch was. So, Shakeology, yeah, this is probably going to be in the same level, if not greater. There is a chance that it could sell out. So, I mean, the last program that sold out was Insanity Max 30, and that was like back ordered for like 2 months, if I remember correctly. So that was gigantic. So first come, first serve. You really want to get this flavor, I definitely recommend like the day of, like, change your home direct shipment and like, do it not the 12th, the 13th, the 11th. Do it that day, and you will definitely get it. So yeah.
Did they get the warehouse stuff figured out yet?
Yeah, everything's fine now. All the shipping is done. According to Carl Deichler on his page, he said that, he did this to make sure that our shipping, everything, works more smoothly, and there's no delays, and everything gets to people quicker and stuff. So they're just, it was a small, a little speed bump in the road for long-term growth. So it was like a month of crappy delays, and but it was for the greater good of the business and for the shipping. So he did that for a reason.
Okay.
So everything's fine now. There should be no problems. Just prepare for the launch of Cafe Flavor Shakeology. Definitely start inviting. And here is my, number one thing that I want, to recommend to you guys. Build your groups. Continue to build your groups. Monica, you do fantastic. I'm watching your page. You're consistently inviting. This girl literally finds people from everywhere, and she just gets them on. So, if you're new to this and you're ready, Shane, I know you're new, and Lacey, I know you're still starting out. You're still trying to figure this whole thing out. Start with the people that you're comfortable with. Always start with your warm market. These are the people like your mother, your brother, your sister, your close friends, coworkers. All these are the people that you practice on. That's where you start. You don't have to reach out to strangers yet. It's just to get your feet in the water. So that's the people that you start doing. That's who you build the beginning parts of your business with, your warm market. And I highly recommend, once you're comfortable, you can use my group too, but make a general fitness group. This is where all of your clients go. It is your hub. It is your business center. This is where you keep track of everybody, and this is how you can see what's going on, and you don't lose track of your clients, and they have somewhere to stay accountable, and this is where rapport is built. They trust you, and they make friends. It is literally, that's like, it's the foundation building of your business. Like, you have to do that. These are like I'm just going over all the key essential things you guys need to do, because you have to take care of all this little stuff first before you can move on to the big leagues. And once you can do this stuff consistently, which means building your general group, posting on Facebook every single day, whether it be anything, fitness, something that happened in your day. I actually listened to something on one of the calls. You make a post about anything. It could be about sitting on the couch. Just be creative. Seriously, that's what it's about. Like, I could make, like, just think about what you could do. Like, I could make a post. You take a selfie of me drinking water, and I could make it like saying, oh, I drank my 80 ounces of water today, or my 120 ounces of water today, and this is great. Now I feel amazing. Even though I'm going to the bathroom all the time now, it's still, this is something I do every day. What about you guys? See, I just thought about that. But make it about anything. Just, if you have no idea what to post, make it about something you're doing right now. Even if, you're walking your dog. I make posts about me walking my dog all the time. I just be creative. It's just about thinking outside of the box and just making something of it. It doesn't have to be about anything extraordinary. Just post. Just be interesting. And pictures are always important. I try not to use text all the time, but you want to be eye-catching, and you want people to stop on your page. And, pictures of your face, smiling, and, selfies, things like that. Those are things that are eye-catching, and people will click on your page when they see you. They're going to most likely skip over a text post. So you want to make sure you stand out of all the garbage in the newsfeed. And consistent posting is also really important, because when you consistently post, people see you're constantly posting, and you'll be interesting, and people will know that you exist, and people have to know what you are doing, and make sure people know that you are a coach. That's it. And just post and be yourself. And that's also very key too. Don't transform. And don't become somebody that you're not. Be yourself. Be you times 100. Just be you, but be the best version of you on your social media page. Be inspirational. Be a leader. Be somebody that people want to look up to. Just post always, and just make sure people know that you exist. That's all you have to do. And people will catch on. If you are consistently doing this every day, I promise you, I don't know how long it's going to take, but people will catch on to your business, and people will start liking your stuff and commenting, and you'll be surprised. People are going to message you. People are going to ask you what you're doing. People are going to ask you, Rob, I need help, or Monica or Lacey, I need help getting in shape. Please help me. I don't know what to do. Literally out of nowhere it'll happen. Oh, Brian jumped on the call. Brian, we're literally about to wrap up. I recorded it, so I'll send you the recording once I'm done with all this stuff. Wow, you just keep going on about all the basics constantly, but don't miss out on the vitals of your business. You can. I seriously think if you do this every day, it'll happen right before your eyes. It's magic. It is just magic. It is so simple, and it seems like it's a daily grind every single day, but it's in the insignificant, boring, mundane things where the most amazing things happen in life. And it's when you do things consistently, the effect compounds and it builds. That's what the book, The Compound Effect, is about. Read it. So good. All right. I think I basically covered most of the basics. If you guys have any questions, any last minute questions, anything you want, you need to go over, I definitely, recommend doing it now because I'm going to wrap in like the next 5 minutes. Brian, you missed a lot. Do you have any questions or anything like before, I exit this out? We've been on for like almost a half hour already, I think.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you said 6:30.
Yeah, no, yeah. What time? You're in a different time zone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have accounted for that. I totally forgot. Yeah,
That's all right.
Right now it's 8:30. I'm in New York City.
Yeah.
It's EST over here. All right. I think that's basically it. I think it covers a lot of the stuff. Just never forget, it's gonna feel like it's a slow grind at first because it really is. It sucks. The beginning of coaching kind of sucks, and this is why you gotta really, really want this, and you gotta really dig deep within yourself, and you gotta be like, okay, it doesn't seem like it's working at first, and all the environment, you're gonna get a lot of rejection, and you definitely get a lot of no's, and it's gonna seem like nothing is going on. It's like literally like watching paint dry sometimes, but it's just how this all ends up working out and how things happen. And if you really believe in yourself and you set goals and you're consistent, you're working this business every single day, magic happens. Things you can never expect happen. I've been here 2 years. I'm telling you the most crazy things and the most unexpected things. I had someone message me at midnight once. I was like right about to go to bed. And they literally reached out and like, Rob, I want to buy a challenge pack. I want to get in your group. Let's do this right now. I was like, what? Like, I don't talk to this person. I have no idea who this person is. Like, I think I invited them like maybe 5 months ago into my group, and they just out of nowhere messaged me and goes, Rob, I want a challenge pack. Tell me what you got available right now. I'm ready to do this. Let's go. And I made a sale in 5 minutes. It's just magic stuff. And it was like effortless. I really want to stress the key, just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in this business, and don't be afraid to invite people. Don't be afraid to change lives, and don't be afraid to get out there and make sure people know who you are. There's nothing to be shy about. There's nothing more noble in the world than what we do as coaches. We are here to help people. We're here to change people's lives. So if you change a person's life and you get in their life and you touch them, there's nothing more amazing you could possibly do for them. So don't be afraid and don't be ashamed. It's just it's just something you'll get over eventually. It just takes a lot of practice. Man, I could literally go over. So I don't want to seem like I'm rambling because I have so many like crazy ideas about all of this stuff, and I have so much I could possibly say about like all these things. But I just want to make sure you guys have the foundation and the basics done with your business. And once I start seeing you guys are consistently doing the basics, and you guys are really you get that stuff down pat, and you guys are reading your personal development, and you're doing all of the stuff, I can't teach you guys how to multiply if you don't know how to subtract and divide. You know what I'm saying? You have to start, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You got to learn how to do the basic stuff before you can move on. So get that stuff down pat. Follow the three vital behaviors. I will keep in touch, and I'll be watching you guys, and I'll be just if you show me you're consistent, then I'll be consistent, and I'll take you guys on the next level with me. But make sure you are doing this, and do not skip your social media postings. Do not stop building groups every single day. Be proof the product works. Show people you were doing the workouts, the Shakeology, the Beachbody Performance, whatever you're using. Make sure people know you're doing this, and do your personal development. Invite people every single day. And Brian, this is my personal development recommendation. I don't know how big you are reading books, whatever. Get this book, Think and Grow Rich. The most amazing book on success that I've ever got. It's by Napoleon Hill. It literally teaches you the foundations of success and how to be. How to get literally anything you want in life. It's like I compared it to it's like the Christian Bible of success. Literally, it's like the same exact thing. That's how amazing it is. Okay, I said a mouthful. Okay, so literally this is it. Final questions. Anything you guys want to say? I'm literally it's about done in 10 minutes anyway. So anything you guys, any questions at all? Brian, you have any questions? Anything? Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna be watching you guys. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. Just message me. I'm gonna send the link. Lacey, I'll send you the link to get the compound effect. And Shane, same thing with you. We'll talk about that. So that's basically it. I recorded the call. I'm gonna review it. I hope it came out good. I gotta get better at doing these things. I'm not. I have to admit too that I'm not really good at doing calls yet. I'm still inexperienced at doing this, but it's all about learning. It's all about getting to that next level and getting better at your business and being a better leader and learning how to do all this stuff. So as time goes on, I will definitely be more effective with the stuff. I just want to make sure you guys are on the same page, and I want you to all understand what it means and how to do this thing correctly without, just getting too confused. Just focus on the 3 vitals right now and building your groups. That's it. That's all I want you guys to know. Once you're consistent with that, you will see things happen. Post every day, build your groups every day, invite every day, and do your personal development every single day. And that's all you got to do for now. So once you start doing that, things happen. Doesn't seem like they're going to happen, but they will. Okay, all right, that's it for now. Guys, we'll try to get this done next week. Maybe next time I'll have one specific thing that I'll talk about, so especially if you start doing this consistently, and I'll focus on one thing on a call. But yeah, so that's it for this week. So we'll talk about that more. If anyone has questions, let me know, and we will continue next week or the week after. All right, that is all.